Welcome to Nltv. Moi Lin Muri. Apne kan sob ke Nltv Prime Time de swagat koriye. Advisor for School Education and SCERT, Dr. Kekre Holia Yaume para Nltv de janaishi ki Department of School Education para teachers attendance monitoring system implement kurishe kushe. Idu initiative to Smile App para July aro DSC laga employment can't laga attendance aro leave maintenance karne banaishe kushe. Yaume aro kushe ki TAMS to itiatak district charta de July ase kushe. Aro aste district sobte implement koribo kushe.
The introduction of attendance monitoring system that we have introduced in 4 districts, including the directorate. So we have data for every individual employees, teachers or other grade 3 and grade 4 employees. So those data on a daily basis we have now. So we are introducing slowly to all the other districts also. Then we will use this as a process where our school education employees they are informed, they get educated about their responsibilities also. Then ultimately the next stage is to make it use this mechanism to also create a disciplinary measure procedure. So we will deduct their salaries if based on this attendance. So we have a dashboard in the directorate. We are able to monitor with live visual distance. So it's a very effective system. I've been involved in the development of the software. I am monitored. So it's a foolproof system. So first, our teachers also need to be educated the importance of all this. So we sometimes tend to be harsh, but we will give enough time for all the teachers to know that this is something which will be compulsorily implemented, including deduction of salary. So we already have all the necessary papers where we can, or we are empowered to do that. But ultimately, the teacher community, they need to be educated that this is something which will come into everyday thing. So we are in the process of implementing. So outrightly we cannot do. So I'm looking for like a gap of within 12 to 18 months. I think we should be able to fully implement this. Once we fully implement this, we will start the actual disciplinary procedure. Yeah.
The teacher attendance monitoring system, it has been implementing across the state. So do we expect that it will be covered to all the far-flung areas, even in all the districts?
Right. To all the far-flung, to each and every individual schools. So right now we are piloting the project because we want to get feedbacks. What problems do the teacher face while taking the attendance? So it's a trial and error system, but we are expanding the thing. Initially, we started with 1 district. Now we have increased it to 4 districts, and then we will be covering all the districts. So whether some areas have internet issues or not, this is something which are all co-opted into the software. So it does not matter. So it will be covering all our schools here.
Through this Smiley or Smile apps, the teachers will be hopefully checked properly, or do we think that in the far-flung area the network issue is also there? So how the department is going to take up all this measure for properly implementing these apps?
The data which we require necessarily need not be live, but the app as such, it will give you the exact time and date of when the attendance was taken. So all those are integrated. So whether an area they have internet or not, it does not matter. You see, they can upload everything once in a month or once in a week also, whenever they get access to internet. So it does not matter.
Last question. You have mentioned that 4th district has started this app. So how's the response, or did the department find it will be successful?
Now it is not an issue of success. You see, we are able to know exactly about every individual teacher. how many times he or she is coming to school, how regular. So it is on an individual wise, on a school wise, on a district level headquarter or SDO office. So this management of this data, the data are all furnished. So we have created a system, so we're able to monitor. So on individual employee system basis. So it's not difficult there. Thank you.
Tuesday din District Master Trainers laga duty in program jo Capital Convention Hall Kohima de lushe kushe. Program de khota homoy Advisor for School Education and SCERT Dr. Kirke Holye Yomebra kushe ki academics de ECCE implement kurado India di Nagaland be one of the first state ase kushe. State de educational system develop kuribo karne directors aro government level para bal function nakura educational administration khan laga delimitation kuribole kam kuriese kushe.
Definitely there has been an erosion. So today we also acknowledge the contribution of the private institutions in molding a bench of leadership in our state, creating young people. We acknowledge the presence of the private parties, private schools, but we also must acknowledge that our government schools, our outreach, we reach the furthest where private establishments will not be established. We reach the furthest ends of our region. We provide the most democratic, and that is what the state subject is all about, to give equal opportunities to every child. Every child should not be abandoned. So we have a very young age group, very limited. So we need to introduce more youngsters. And every year with the trend, now we are able to do the measurement. Every year, young boys and girls, our children, they will be eagerly preparing to enter into our service, give their best service for our esteem. So today I must salute all of you because like the rest of the country, and also at par with the rest of the country, our state is proud through the leadership of all our officers, and through all of you, we are able to also implement the ECCE, and this I think we are one of the first states in the country. And I also want to also congratulate the SCR team because we have been showcasing our model, the indigenous toys and all those ancillary indigeneity, which are all part of our indigenous knowledge systems. They are all part of our educational, our cognitive as well as our other thing. We are able to showcase this, and I think in the country also we have been able to showcase ECCE as well as our indigenous voice as one of the leaders across the country. We are a small state, but these are some of the things. I'm led to believe that, and we have written to the ministry also to do a delimitation of our EPRC. Right now we have 48, right? 46 EPRC. So we have new districts. So we need to rationalize our administrative area. So in the process, we are trying to log in with the social welfare. They use the RD administrative map. We will map our educational area with the civil administrative map. We are also trying to map our listing with other intersecting departments, not only with RD and social welfare, but also with the health and family welfare. Practically, once we are able to introduce our administration at all levels, we will sign MOUs between GMS and GHS, sign MOUs between GHS and higher secondary schools, so that the feeder chain becomes important. So that from this Roland High School, we know exactly all of the 17 GMS. We know exactly how many students are there in this prior to the next year, so that we are well informed. So we will create all these mechanisms. We hope that the teachers' professional growth will also increase. We will be able to care for each other. We will be able to support each other. Many teachers feel that once you are posted in some place, we have abandoned that. We went to the village between Chalangshu and Moyangshu in Togo. There is the higher secondary school, Bome. We did not post any math and science teacher there, but fortunately, 5 of them passed matric. What a wonder! The local MLA was there with us, and he was jokingly saying that without science and math teacher, we will pass matriculation. If you put science and math teacher, definitely those who are not even studying can pass matric. That's what I was saying. So, jokes aside, the teacher there was one person from Rajasthan. Ever since he has been posted, he was there. He has been there for 21 years, and he was asking us whether do we actually get promotion or not. You see? So you see, we feel that those who have been posted, we have not been doing justice. We are trying to work on all these things. It takes time. It takes time. So I ask all of you to bear. But today, it is a special gathering of all of us amongst all our teaching community. You have been specially chosen because of your caliber, because of your commitment, because of your dedication. Through all of you, you are going to be the mentors for the rest of our teaching community. Through your leadership, we will reintegrate that profound sense of our commitment to the rest of our teaching community. Sadly, also, we see that in some areas, we have these unfortunate cases where teachers get drunk and go to school. Teachers, some of them are into substance abuse. They go to classrooms after getting substance abuse. So we have, like any other family, all these things which are happening to us. Unfortunately, nothing untoward has happened. But as teachers, we are at a greater level of understanding our responsibility. We know that we have one teacher school also. We know that we have categorized our schools into A, B, C, D. C category into C1, C2, C3, purely on the basis of enrollment. And we know that the D category of schools, we have 157, that is without enrollment. So we are able to now understand our facts and figures. We will slowly try to understand each and every individual teachers. So we know that we are at a higher level of responsibility. Unlike, I know the teachers for us, especially the higher secondary teachers in some schools, we have told them that we are going to double their number of grades per week because we simply don't have teachers. Likewise, for us, whether there are 2 or 3 teachers in the school, for us, the full set needs to go to a school. So if there are more children, we have to put more teachers for sections. So for primary schools, the minimum we have to afford is 7 plus 1 teacher, and we know that in many of our government schools, the teacher are doing the business of being the chowkidar, being the bell ringer, the peon. Then as soon as the school is over, he or she closes the school and goes home. We are not even able to provide an MTS for every school. So I know these are some of the other things apart from what we will be learning. So I want all of you, because you are in the field, you know the problems more than me. You know the technicalities of how we are running the affairs of our state. So today, apart from this training, I want your ears to be open, I want your eyes to be open, and also use the mechanism, use the medium where you will be able to raise all this, because all this affects the process of education. We know that many families, they have put their children in private schools. Why? Because they don't have any more trust on us. We are not able to re-provide. So our job today, we will regain the trust of our public. We are going to provide teachers for A, B category of schools, plus the C1 and half of the C2 category of schools. Slowly, we will provide for C3 and D. There are no enrollment because there are no teachers. In some schools, there are teachers, but there are no students. Outrightly, we will be closing all those schools. We will be merging schools. We will be consulting the public. We will be consulting everybody, all stakeholders, so that there are more children in our schools. There are more sense of community. I've been telling some students union where they have been too strict also. You do not expect our teachers to go to a village where there are just 3 or 4 or even 9 or 10 students in their school and be there throughout the year. So we need to have common sense. We need to know that teachers also they need to have their own sense of community. They need to have school children in their school. Without school children, their value is or there is no joy. So we will repackage all this, and so collectively, I want all of you to also rework on this and give inputs to our officers. I know that within the next 2 days, you'll be getting more training. You'll be trained to become mentors. We are doing an excellent job insofar. We are partnering with the right groups. We have brought in consultants from outside. They are very happy with our group, especially with this numeracy and literacy test also. We have successfully been doing that. And we are also introducing some of our young entrepreneurs from Kerala itself. We are co-opting this. Education is something which is too risky to be given in the hands of few. So we are co-opting everybody all on board. India is actually doing very well as far as education is concerned.
Mega Oil Palm Plantation Drive 2024-2025 Tuesday date SDAO Office Jalugite Lushe Koigina Khobor Paishe. Program to Department of Agriculture para organized Kurishe Aro Director of Agriculture C. Peter Yantan para special guest Tagishe. Keynote address dia Homoy Manager NE Gotraj Gravet Private Limited Somay Yadav Duita para Kusheki Northeast Majode Kam Kurado Nagalande Department Aro local farmers laga Bal Cooperation dia karne bishi asant para business kuribole pariase kushe. Tai aro janaishi ki GAVL para duita Samadan centers khulibole aro mini processing mill bi khulibole ensure kurishe. C. Peter Yantant para farmers kange janaishi ki department para oil palm tree laga industry de duita pal players taligina ase kushe. Tai aro social media kande oil palm laga biya khobor phela laga noha bhabana kant clear kurishe. Social Audit District Level Public Hearing MG and REGS and PMAYG laga first phase FY 2024-2025 T DRDU Vokabara NSS AA Social Audit Unit Nagaland Logode Miligina Tuesday dint DRDA Conference Hall Pagte Lucia MG and REGS Karni Visio Ho and Mallory RD Block laga under 24 Busti laga audit kurishe aro BMAYG karne Mallory RD block laga under pasta Busti audit kurishe. Social audit finding laga report hisab MG and REGST management information system aro RD block official laga records namileto janaishe. Aro Rochgar Diwas Citizens Information Board job card shelf of project kant laga matter di be review kurishe. Records kan namila laga opor BDO kant para rectify kurishe aro social audit finding karne corrective measures kan lobole karne resolutions banaishe. Nagaland Dart Association para Tuesday dint India Trial Office Jail Colony de press conference rakishe. Idu conference de aha event kundu Kolkata de lobole ase idu karne jersey release kurishe. India laga president aro secretary Limatushi aro Burakant Aubara inform kurishe ki Kolkata aro Varanasi de duita national darts event de Nagaland para 15 participants jabole ase kushe. Kumba players to BRC championship de participate kuribo. Taikant aro kushe ki players can do self-sponsored ase.
Nagaland Dart Association was formed in the year 2013 and still going strong, but we're yet to catch up with other states as well as in mainland India. Competitions are going on. Kolkata, I should say Kolkata is picking up very fast with the dart community. And here we are participating in Kolkata as well as in Varanasi starting from tomorrow till the 21st. So thank you so much. I'll give the time to our president.
Our secretary has highlighted about the inceptions of the Naga Darts Associations way back in 2013. Ever since, we've been trying our best to promote and introduce the dart game wherever possible and the places in other districts. So till now, the performance and then achievement has been quite satisfactory, and because of that, year by year our participation at other level of, besides being participating and organizing in state level, but going outside of the state to participate in national level. So this year, quite a lot of participants are to partake in two major events which is to be held at national level. The first one being, it's called the PRC, that is Bengal Royal Club Championship Cup. So which will be held from 17 to 21st July. There, 13 darters from Nagaland will be participating. So they'll be participating at various categories where the players from all over the country will be coming. So the top players, all the top players are supposedly always participate at PRC. So that will be a good opportunity for all the darters to test themselves and then excel in their best level. And also there will be international personalities present at the event. And next one will be coinciding with the PRC Calcutta event. There will be another event which is organized by all India Dart associations, where they are going to organize three major categories. That is from 19 to 21st July. So the first category being All India Ranking Darts Championship 2024, and the next one is selection for WDF, that is World Dart Federation Asia Pacific Cup 2024, which is to be held from 2nd to 6th November 2024 at Chinese Taipei. And the third one is the Police Cup. Basically, that is for the police who are having darters who are from the police background will be participating in the Police Cup for selection to participate at the Games of Hero. That is called that is part of the World Police and Fire Games 2025 to be held in Birmingham, Alabama. So we'll be aiming for this three particular category. We are participating in all the categories. Only two, unluckily, since it is coinciding with the PRC, which has been announced way back, so only two participants are to be unluckily to participate in the Varanasi event. So with this, that is the details of how the Naga Darts Association's members will be participating at the major events at the national level. So today, as a small gesture of goodwill to the participants, today we'll also like to unveil a jersey. As you all know, we are struggling, and financially we have been supported only by the members' donations as well as by the well-wishers. So association cannot do much at the moment, but as a token and carrying the banner of Naga Darts, we would like to unveil the participants' jersey. So since many of them are on the preparations and they are busy preparing for the onward journey, many of them could not turn up today. But on behalf of all the participants, I would like to request our always well-wishers and then the big supporter of Naga Darts, the proprietor of Indian Trails, take the honor of unveiling the jersey. And I would request Mr. Vikor, one of the participants, to come and receive the jersey.
Nagaland Athletic Association para Nagaland Junior Athletics Championship to Indira Gandhi Stadium Kohima de August 2 bara 3 tak lobole ase kushe. Competition do Mutamaki age group U12, U14 aro U16 karne ase aro registration laga last date to July 27 digina ase. Athletics laga age verification do Aadhaar card ekla accept kuribo kushe aro per player duita event de participate kuribo paribo kushe. Registration do online Google form bara kuribo aro registration fee do ₹100 pay kuribo lagibo. Food aro accommodation do nijo kuribo koigena janaishe. Idu laga opor aro details janibole idu manu khan ge contact kuribi kushe. Convener Bitongo Kikont 700-522-4604 Nicosia 8794-577-139 aro Moalong Jamir 87-85-2190. 7th Parent District PDFL Kundu September Day Lobo Tagishe September Day NSF Trophy aro Dr. T. Au Trophy Karne Prepond Kurigina August 17 para September 7 tak hobole ase kushe. PDFL do New Jaluki Super League aro Parent District Football Association miligina New Jaluki Village Ground te khilibole ase kushe. Cage price to 2.50 lakhs ase kushe. PDFA para PDFL karne first ever player auction service introduced kushe aro auction to July 27th Ballpark Jaluki Town Day held kuribo kushe. Aro ekta laga club te 3ta guest players signed kura dikhi pawo kushe. 6 Northeast Pancake Seller Championship Kundu Saru Sajai Indoor Stadium Guwahati Assam te thagishe tade Nagaland Pancake Seller team para first runner up jidishe koigina khobor paishe. Nagaland team para 28 gold, 16 silver aro 16 bronze medal jidishe. Idu championship to Northeast para athletics kant alak categories miligina 680 players thagishe. Assam para overall champion jidishe. Nagaland para first runner up aro Manipur para second runner up paishe kushe. Tending creative solo tangled gangta aro Riju events para miligina Nagaland para 52 June medals paishe. Twisted in Chipopazao subdivision la government department Chipopazao town council arok town leaders kantla coordination meeting do DP laga court Chipopazao de Lucia meeting do town laga overall development responsibility aro teamwork karne Lucia ADC Chipopazao Alampwapang Longshabara Nutun councillors HODs aro town leaders kanye town development karne bal kam kuribi koigina janaishe. Chipopazao town council laga chairman former secretary aro alak dignitarians can be meeting de khota kurishe aro horticulture veterinary PHE forest soil school education police aro SMO department kant laga departmental activities be highlight kurishe. Deputy Commissioner Parent Venet Kumar IAS para janaishe ki Parent District Administration aro Ministry of Tribal Affairs India laga under Traffic Miligina Tribal Artisan Impanelment Milas laga third phase to July 26 Jaluki Town Parent Day lobole ase kushe. Busti aro block kant para tribal artisans kant kun interest ase tai kant laga application do email dcparent@nic.in de submit kuribi kushe. Application kan do July 23 nawile idu age de submit kuribi kushe. DC bara aro kushe ki artisans kant laga selection do first come first basis hobo kushe. Tai aro kushe ki idu laga opor details janibole moon ase koile each jaluki laga number 94029121112 de contact kuribi kushe. December 2021 outing Monday Bia Hatsa Hua 30 Indian Army personnel para 13 civilians kandye Moradia Center bara itu Army kandye persecute Nakuribo koi laga opor Nagaland State para idu center laga decisions against kura opor right petitions ekta dishe Supreme Court para idu right petitions laga notice to Union Government ke issue kurishe. Chief Justice of India Deputy Chandrachud Justice JB Pardiwala aro Justice Manoj Mishra miligina Ministry of Defense ke 6 weeks laga under the issue laga response dibi kushe. Nagaland laga Advocate General KN Balagobalt para janaishe ki state police para army kant laga against evidence anidia pichidebi AFSPA 1958 laga persecution sanction to center bara deny kurishe kushe. Nagaland Board of School Education bara inform kurishe ki class 10 laga e-book laga digital content do students karne free kuribo prepare kuri ase kushe. DIPR laga report hisab board para kushe ki digital content para student khan ge anytime free ARO equal access dibo kushe. Digital content do button click kura opor free content pabo kushe. E-book laga link do https://study.govlsonline.com de pabo kushe. NPSC aro kushe ki class 9 karne science laga e-book to 16 May de khobor dishe kushe. Aro idu e-books cholabo karne online orientation program ekta students aro subject teachers karne August de lobo koigina janaishe. HSLC and HSSLC laga compartmental exam kundu June de lushe idu laga result Wednesday dint olaishe. 3006 students para idu exam dishe. Idu laga under de 1225 students can clear kurishe kushe. Art stream de 1227 students can't appear kurishe. Idu under de 492 students can't clear kurishe. Commerce de 62 students appear kurishe. Idu under de 27th clear kurishe. Science stream de 69 candidates can't exam dishe. Idu laga under 57th para clear kurishe kushe. Ministry of Education Department of School Education and Literacy para Nagaland National Teachers Award 2022 laga self nomination to 18 July tak extend kurishe koigina janaishe. Ministry aro kushe ki applicants can't kun self nomination ADHA submit kure gina ase tai can be July 21 day final submission DDB kushe. National Teachers Award portal to July 21 day bond hobo kushe. Self safai awareness dhyan de rakigina Wednesday din Nltv bara Dimapur town de kumba ATM booths khan visit kushe. Reports laga hisab bishibak banks kant para tai kant laga ATM booths to sapa rakigina thakishe kushe.
Viewers kan manjanishna Dimapure Nltv Nagaland public khanwa civic sense na thakina garbage khan hobi noli letra khan phekai dela opore update de aru iteklo nahina mohan ATM booth devi public khanwa gutka khan khaina speech kurala aru ATM booth bishi letra kuina khidala opore bi bishi update dishi aru coverage khami dishi to mohan ide aji town de ahina se aru ATM booth khan de jaina check kradem de mohan ekta positive change dikhwa parise ki public khanwa idu ATM booth clean rakhina tha idu dikhwa parise mohan idu ATM booth te ekla nohina abnan ke bi update di thaganishna garbage dump kurala opore bi bishi update di civic sense na thakina ini tan ku de phekaw monjai idu garbage khan dump kurala opore holi mohan hope kraise ki aha din de dudan idu ATM booth te inga clean and hygienic rakhin ekla nohina environment surrounding khan bi clean and hygienic rakhiwo koina public khan opore idu hope rakhise ki idu la changes bi dikhiwo koina
Idu thagisha ajila khobor inega news ara update pai thekole sai thekibi Nltv.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and Twitter.